All right, so let's bring it down onto the forearms, making sure those arms are parallel. Down on the knees, tuck the toes, and slight tuck of the hips. I want you to look in front of your hands as you press the floor away, and we're gonna take the right leg up. From here, we open to the side, and then pull that knee back into the center. So we're going through some hip cars. The goal here is to make the biggest circle that you can control. Control means that you don't have to wiggle around on your mat. Let's go the other direction. So we open, up, and close. Make sure you continue to press the floor away. Keep that gaze long and hips tucked under. One more on this side. Very nice. Let's go right to the other side. So repress the floor away, retuck the toes, left leg up, open to the side, drop it down. Good work. Moving nice and slow. We've got one more in this direction. And let's switch out to the side. And down. Two more here. Finish out your last one, then we're gonna meet back up on the hands. So on the hands, untuck your toes, bring them together, and then knees apart. From here, right leg comes out to the side. We're gonna shift, booty back to the heel, big stretch on those inner thighs, and forward. We're gonna go for 4 more here. As we shift back, really try to shine your tailbone to the back wall, so try not to round. So that means I only need you to go as far as you can control. Control in this instance means you're shining that tailbone. We got one more. Good, stay up at the top. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see my foot a little bit better. We're gonna flip onto the side of the foot, and then we're gonna rotate from the hip, turning the toe up to the ceiling. So a little external rotation, and down. Let's go 4 more here. And same thing, as we're going through this, we wanna resist moving anything else. So if your hips start to tuck under at your end range of motion, you've gone too far. 2 more. Good, last one here. Very nice. Let's do the other side. So toes together, knees apart, left side out to the side. Shine in that tailbone back as we rock. Bring it forward. To connect your breath here, we want to inhale back, exhale forward. Last 2. One more. And then we'll flip onto the side of that foot. Good, and we'll go for those external rotations from the hip. So toes up to the ceiling and down. Good, exhale as you rotate. We've got 2 more here. Last one. Very nice. Let's come onto the right forearm. And we're gonna find a modified side plank with a little leg hold. So this is gonna be a position we see a lot in class, so I wanna make sure we're super comfy in it. Right arm down, right leg down, left leg long. We're gonna lift the hips up, hold this position. From here, we're just gonna lift that top leg and hold. Toes are pointed to the front, so I wanna make sure we're squaring off this hip, and I'm actively pressing the floor away, stacking my shoulders. Good, so what should we feel here? Little shoulder, maybe a little oblique, little glute, maybe on both sides. So, a little bit of everything. Great, we're gonna take here for 3, 2, and 1. Switch right to the other side. So again, we're gonna see this position a lot in class. In the warm-up, we just wanna make sure we have access to it. We feel nice and strong in this base. And then we're gonna add on to it as we get into our combos. So again, stack those shoulders, press the floor away, toes pointed to the front. We got about 10 seconds left here. Make sure you're breathing. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, lower it down, 1. Let's come back onto the hands, knees under the hips. We're gonna come for a loaded beast. So let's lift the knees up just an inch, and then I want you to walk them back another inch. From here, we're gonna shine the booty to the back wall, just like our adductor rocks, and then bring it forward. I want you to try and keep your knees as low to the ground as possible, and your butt as close to your heels as possible. So we're getting a lot of knee flexion here. We're warming that up because we do have some squat work today. And we're just loosening up, relaxing that pelvic floor. Let's do 3 more. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Again, try not to round at the back. Last one. Big inhale back. Shine that tailbone. exhale front, and stand it up. Last thing we're gonna work through, some deep squat mobility. So, feet about shoulder width apart, as much turnout as you need. We're gonna take 5 moving reps and hold the last one down. So, we reach down for the toes. Let's go for it together. Reach for your toes. Pull your hips down, deep squat. Straighten the legs, stand it up. We got 4 more. Reach for those toes, pull it down, lift the hips, and up. Keep that going. On your 5th one, we're gonna meet at the bottom. Good, if you're with me, this is your last one. So we're gonna hold this down just for 30 seconds. Let's go here. Woo! So in this position, I'm driving my elbows into my knees to press them out to the side, getting a little bit of external rotation. We're getting a lot of hip flexion here, so you might feel a little pinchy in your knees, totally normal. We wanna try and keep those heels down on the ground. If you wanna take a little rock side to side here, sometimes that helps distract me from how uncomfortable this can be sometimes, and really keep lifting that chest. You've got less than 10 seconds. We're gonna place those hands on the floor and roll it on up in 3, in 2, and 1. Hands come down, roll it up, and shake it out. All right. We should be feeling warm. If you need anything else, take a sec, do it now. Otherwise, we're gonna jump right into the bulk of it. We have 3 circuits to get through today. Every circuit is gonna have 3 exercises, and we're gonna perform those 3 exercises for 6 minutes. And the goal here is to get as many rounds as possible, or AMRAP, okay? Let's walk through the first 3 drills, and then we'll do it together. So, the first exercise is a sumo squat. If you are using kettlebells, 1 or 2, you're gonna hold them right in the middle, toes out to the side. As I squat down, I'm taking a little hinge from my hips back up. So it's not a plie squat straight up and down. We still want to send those hips back a little bit. If you're using one weight, you can absolutely hold it down there. If that's not super challenging, you could also hold it up at the chest, or you can hold it offset. You can hold both on the shoulders. You get to kind of pick what you want to do with your weights today based off of what you have, okay? After that, we're going to ditch our weights. We have our side plank with a leg lift. So we're gonna come into that side plank. Lift and lower, lift and lower. We're gonna do both sides. Then we have a little bit of plyometrics. We're gonna take a plie squat jump. So in this, toes are out to the side and we're staying nice and upright. We're gonna come up and up. All right, if you do not want that jump, up to the balls of the feet, up to the balls of the feet. We're gonna do 10 reps of everything. So 10 sumo squats, 10 leg lifts, 10 jumps, or power squats, okay? Let's grab our weights and let's make our way there. So we are starting with our sumo squats. Let me show dumbbell variation. So, toes out to the side. If you're using dumbbells, mine are very bulky, so I kind of have to hold them underneath. But it's all good, and we're going for 10. So again, we don't need to go crazy heavy here because we are working for a little bit more endurance. And we want to take a nice, moderate tempo. Down for 2, up for 2. Good, in terms of breath, we inhale down, exhale up. Once you hit 10, you're down on that right side for your side plank leg lift. All right, coming right on into it. So again, bottom leg bent, top leg is straight. We lift up, tap it down. 2, tap it down, good. So you're gonna notice the bottom glute is probably feeling more intensity than the top leg moving. Totally normal, that bottom glute is working to hold your whole body up. Once you're done 10, you go right to the other side. Woo. Let's remember our basic mechanics here. Stacking the shoulders, toes are pointed to the front. Good. Once you hit your 10, you've got a plie squat jump. So this squat, a little more upright, and you can either jump it or come to the balls of the feet. Woo! All right, once you hit your 10, you go back to the top. You've got 4 minutes left. So what does that tell me? That tells me that you can probably get through 3 rounds. All right? If you want to use one weight, again, you can hold that in the center. You can always hold it up in goblet if that feels more challenging to you. And you're gonna go back to those sumo squats whenever you're ready. Let's go. Good. Nice, nice, nice. I love that Jen's taking that little hinge with her hips back on that sumo squat. Yeah. I want you to make a clear difference between sumo, hips stretch back a little bit, plie, straight up and down. Nice. Good. Olympia, that looks great. Keeping those toes pointed to the front. Beautiful. Nice, nice, nice. For everybody in those leg lifts, watch your neck. Make sure we're not craning the neck up or down, so really lengthen there. Good, Molly. Nice, nice, nice. You're at the halfway point. Good work. Once you're done those side plank leg lifts, you're going into those plie squat jumps. So again, we want to try and keep our upper body as upright as possible. Just a slightly different variation. Good. Nice work, everybody. And then once you're done those squat jumps, you're coming back into your sumo squats. Good work. All right, let's keep it going. So with this workout, with any of our AMRAP workouts, remember, this is gonna be more endurance-based. So endurance is gonna mean higher rep, less rest time, so you're not gonna be lifting your max amount of weight, right? We wanna really focus on adding as much volume as we can safely, while also potentially moving for a little bit faster speed. So keep that in mind as we're going through, but don't let that speed focus and the amount of volume we have compromise your form, all right? I'm gonna tell you right now, the hardest part of this workout is all the side planks. By the end, it just gets like, oh my gosh, the side of my butt is so tired. Woo! All right, wherever you're at, take a breather. If you need it, we have 1 minute left. Let's go. All right, I'm in my 3rd round here, I think. 3rd, 4th. The nice thing about this is that you don't really need to know how many you do. You just have to keep going till that timer buzzes. Woo, 15 seconds. All right, I'm gonna skip right to my plie squat jumps. Whew. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Take your breath. Let's talk about our next exercises. So now we're gonna move into more of a hinge pattern with a suitcase deadlift. So if you've got 2 weights, feet are nice and close together, weights are on either side of you. You're gonna send the hips back, big stretch on the glutes and hamstrings, and back up. If you've only got 1 weight, you're gonna do this with a little narrow stance, but your weight right in the center. All right, so that's your second option. After that, we come down onto the side. We're gonna do a side plank clam. So for this variation, both legs are bent. We're gonna lift apart, knee faces the front. You don't wanna turn out, and down, up, and down. All right, 10 on both sides. Then we're gonna come into some skaters. So make sure you have some space, and we're gonna be moving this side to side. We start finding our single leg stance, little bend in the knees, load that glute, 10 total. So you're not gonna be here long, okay? The goal for these isn't necessarily as much power, but it's more about that speed, okay? So same thing, 10 reps of everything, 6 minutes on the clock, as many rounds as you can get through. Let's do it. We are starting suitcase deadlift. Again, feet are nice and narrow, weights are on the sides. And same thing, we wanna take a little brisker tempo. So this should not be like what you would deadlift for 3 sets of 6 or something. We're gonna be doing many reps, multiple sets, and moving a little brisker. So we wanna think a little bit lighter with those weights. Inhale down, exhale up. Again, you're going to 10, and I want you to imagine you have a tail and someone's pulling it back. Good, once you're done those, side plank clam. We'll start on that right side. Legs are stacked. Woo. And both knees are bent. So we lift up, bring it down. 2, bring it down. Good, 3. Make sure that front knee or top knee is pointed to the front. So in this variation, you're gonna feel a little more inner thigh. Once you hit 10, you go right to the other side. Woo. Stack those knees. If it helps you with your balance, you can tuck your bottom toes under. I'll do that especially as I start to fatigue. And for this guy, I want you to imagine you have strings on your hip, your knee, and your ankle, pulling you up. Woo. Okay, skaters, let's do it. So, find that single leg stance, little bend in the supporting leg, load your glute, we go across, 10 reps. All right, 1 round done. We're 4 minutes left, so we should be able to get in 2 more rounds. We're going back to that deadlift. Inhale down, exhale up, let's go. Woo. Nice, nice. Good work, everybody. So in this position, we want to make sure we're squeezing those armpits down, and the suitcase position is going to get a lot more of our back involved in the movement, all right? Good, Olympia, love that hinge. Nice, keep pinching those shoulder blades together, really open up the chest, especially at the bottom. And when you're done, we're flipping onto the right side. Yes, kick those weights out of the way. And we got that side plank clam. Good, good, good. Yes. And obviously, we're working for a little faster tempo today, but with the clam, if we can think up fast, down a little slower. Up and down. Yeah. Nice. So really try to sustain the down phase a little bit more than the up phase if you can. Good, good, good. Once you're done 10 on one side, you flip right to the other. Yes. Good, good, good. Watch that arm on the ground. Make sure we don't start to turn in. We want to be nice and parallel. Yeah. Perpendicular, parallel, one of those. I can never figure that out. Good. Once you're done that, skaters, side to side. You're not there long, it's just 10. 10 total, 5 each side. Yes. Nice, Jen. Good, good, good. Remember, this isn't about producing as much power or going as far as possible. This is endurance, so we want a little bit of speed here. Back, forth, yeah. Nice and springy. Once you're done that, now we got 2 minutes left. Let's try to get in one more full round if we can. Suitcase deadlift. Weights on the sides. Feet nice and close. Let's go. Once you're done your 10 here, we're going down, side plank clam. Woo! All right, so again, let's think about our tempo. We still want to move briskly, but let's change the up and the down phase just a bit. So we're coming up, down, yeah. Little sustain on that down phase. Switch sides when you're done your 10. Woo, let's go. Once you're done your 10 here, we're up for those skaters. Woo. Let's go, find that strong starting position, and then we're moving for speed. Nice job. All right, we got 30 seconds left. Wherever you're at, you start right back up. Let's go. We are working till that buzzer goes off. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, nice work. All right, we'll take a minute. Let's jump into our final circuit. Final exercises. We got some front lunges. So weights can either be held by your side, on the shoulders, or one at the chest. Front lunges are a little more challenging on your knees and your core, so pick the option that makes the most sense for you. So we're gonna step in front, bring it back, front, bring it back. As I step front, I still wanna think of pulling my hips back so that my knee isn't getting a lot of stress over that toe, okay? So 10 total, alternating each side. After that, we are down for our final side plank series. So we're gonna lift that arm up over the head. We're driving knee to elbow, and that foot is hovering off the ground the whole time. If you really wanted to, you could do this from a full side plank. It's up to you. My ankles don't love that, so that's your choice. After that, we're going for some vertical jumps with a slam. So we're gonna start here, loading the glutes. Up, down, up, down. So we're slamming that imaginary ball down behind us. If you do not wanna jump, do the same thing, up, slam, okay? Just to the balls of the feet. I'm throwing sweat everywhere. So we're gonna go 10 reps of everything, 6 minutes of work, then we're gonna come down into some mobility stuff. Let's do it, this is it, everybody. So we are starting front lunges. I'm gonna go bold. I'm gonna go 20s on the sides. So again, as we step through, pull the hips back, pull the knee back. Inhale forward, exhale up. Other weight options, again, on the shoulders or one at the chest. You're going to 10 total. Once you're done this, you got that side plank with the knee pull. So you'll drop it down to the ground, woo, and start that up. This should be nice brisk tempo. In, out, in, out. Once you're done one side, you go right to the other. Now just because we're moving fast doesn't mean we lose that technique. Toe is still pointed to the front. Let's go. Once you're done these, we're going for that vertical jump with the slam back. So we start loaded in those glutes. Up, down, down. Option to just come to the balls of the feet. Woo! All right, when you're done that, we're going back to the top. We're 4.5 minutes in. No, left. So you might have a chance to do an extra round here. These side planks move a little quicker this round, okay? Keep that going and make sure you're breathing. Yeah. Nice, nice, nice. Good front lunges, everybody. Nice, Olympia, beautiful form. Good, Molly. Really nice job pushing off that front foot. Good, Jen. You got it. Squeeze those armpits down by your side. Once you're done with those front lunges, knee, knee, knee. Yeah. Good work, everybody. All right. Yep. And if you're ahead, you got those vertical jumps with the slam. I want to see those arms moving. Yes, yes, Olympia. Yeah, it's like you're at one of those like skier machines pretty much, but we're jumping. Nice work. Yep, and that side plank, arm all the way up. Don't cut your range of motion just because we're at the end of the workout. Full reach there. Yeah, nice job. All right. Y'all, you have 3 minutes left and you're 3 minutes in. Some of us are flying, I love it. You took that AMRAP as a challenge. Good job. Yes, nice, Molly. Good power on the way down. So y'all, whether you are jumping or just going to the balls of your feet, you can still work for speed, for intention, for endurance, okay? Do what makes the most sense for you. Whether it's knee issues or neighbor issues. I'm sure my neighbor's not happy, not below me. That's fine. It's fine. Okay, we have 2.5 minutes left. Keep on going. You have plenty of time left to get in this work, to get in these reps. Let's rack them up. All right, heart rate's elevated. Let's go. Sorry, I cannot hear you. I'm kind of busy. Woo! All right, we have just about a minute left. As we're going through these last reps, maybe you need to cut down the reps a little bit to keep your form. I am fine with that. I would rather you meet yourself where you're at, keep in good form, then sacrifice it just to get in all of the reps. DJ Star sunglasses. Ooh. Oh my gosh, those are brutal. Yeah. Okay, keep on working through where you're at. We got 30 seconds left, so I want you to use your time wisely. What can you get through? All right, 10 seconds. I'm gonna try and get in some vertical jumps. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Okay. Meet me seated on the mat. Nice work, everybody. So we're gonna take a minute just to let our heart rate come down. I'm at like 144 right now. So letting everything calm, let our nervous system settle in the space. So hands on those knees, finding your crisscross position and breathing.
Once upon another time, somebody's hands who felt like mine turned the key and took a drive, was free. Highway curve, the sun sank low, Buckley on the radio, cigarette.
Let's start to bring our attention back to our space around us, and we're going to do a little bit of work right here. We have one tough drill, and then everything else is just going to be nice and restorative. So making sure you can sit upright in this position. You might need a yoga block or something to put under your booty. We're going to open the legs out to the side. I want the soles of the feet shining to the front, so we're kind of flipping onto the sides of the feet. And you're just going to gently lay your hands on your calves, elbows on your thighs. So again, we want to make sure we can keep a nice upright position here. We don't want to round down, okay? So if you're having trouble sitting upright, sitting on a little elevation will help. We're going to hold this position just for a minute, trying to ease into this stretch. And we should kind of feel this working through our hips. So we're working some external rotation and some hip flexion. So in this position, every exhale, I want you to pull yourself a little more upright and relax those hips, sending your exhales there. If you find that your feet are sliding, like I'm finding, you can always take off your socks. Free foot picks, everybody.
Once upon another time, before I knew.
We've got about 10 more seconds left in this passive hold. Then we're going to work our way into 2 different contractions. So the first thing we're going to do is actually straighten out the arms, make some fists, and you're going to start to brace your legs, brace your core, and press your arms down into your thighs. From here, I want you to press your knees back up into your arms. So we're trying to close our legs together, but your arms aren't letting you. And every exhale, I want you to ramp up the intensity, 10%, 20%, 30%. Keep on pushing. Push into the arms, push into the thighs. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. You're gonna bring your arms out in front of you. Stay tall. Drive the knees down. Go. Push, push, push. Growing taller, pushing down. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Nice job. You can shake those knees out side to side. And we're gonna meet laying down on the back. Really, really nice work. Let's hug the knees into the chest. And then we're gonna drop the knees over to the left. Arms come out to your T, and we'll hold here. And we'll switch to the other side. So drop the knees to the right, take your focus to the left, and breathe.
This is my winter song to you. The storm is coming soon. It rolls in from the sea. My voice a beacon in the night. My words will be your light to carry you to me. Is love alive? Is love alive? Is love?
They say that things just cannot grow beneath the winter snow, or so I have been told. They say we're buried far, just like a distant star. I simply
Let's bring it back to the center. I want you to bring the right knee up to the chest, grab behind the thigh, and we're just gonna go for some ankle cars. So I want you to pull the toes up to the shin, turn the foot in, roll through your point, and then turn it out. We'll take a few more in this direction. And I want you to work slowly and with intention, so not just passively rolling through. Really try to find all four corners of your circle, which doesn't have corners, but you know what I mean. Switch directions here.
inside my arms. Bum, 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 bum.
Good, finish out your last circle, keeping the hands behind the thigh. We're just gonna straighten that leg and bend. Good, 4 more, straighten
The seasons
and bend.
always change, and life will find a way. I'll be your harvest.
Last one here.
And send it
Very nice, and we'll go right to the other side. So grab the back of the left thigh, pulling the toes up. We'll turn the foot in, roll through that point, and then out to the side. Keep that going.
is love alive. This is my winter song.
And then we'll switch directions here.
December never felt so wrong, 'cause you're not where you belong.
Finish out that last circle, and we'll straighten the leg and bend. 4 more here.
This is my winter song to you. The storm is coming soon. It rolls in from the sea.
Finish out your last one,
Love a beacon
and then we'll bring both legs out long, letting the feet flop open, palms flip up to the ceiling, and we'll find our final resting pose here.
is love,
Taking a few moments just to focus on our breath
love alive.
and sink into our space.
Is love alive? 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 You are my sweetest downfall. I loved you first. I loved you first. Beneath the sheets of paper lies my truth. I have to go. I have to go. Your hair was long when we first met. Samson went back to bed. Not much hair left on his head. He ate a slice of Wonder Bread and went right back to bed. And the history books forgot about us, and the Bible didn't mention us, and the Bible didn't mention us, not even once. You are my sweet.
Bring your attention back to the space around you. We'll wiggle the fingers and toes. Shake that head out side to side. Let's take a big overhead stretch, rolling onto the side and pressing ourselves up into a seated position. All right, once we're there, let's find those sits bones, roll the shoulders back, and we'll take one final breath all together. Reach those arms up. Big exhale, pull it down into heart center. Take it with you for your day and make a little noise.
Samson came to my bed, told me that my hair was red, told me I was beautiful.